Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. WWE Backlash ended up being a good show for Dominik Mysterio, but it just doesn't feel the same without Liv Morgan by his side. Although he defended his Intercontinental Championship, his Garita was nowhere to be seen, and following the event, he shared a disappointing update on the same. On the Backlash post-show, Jackie Redmond asked Dominik Mysterio about Liv Morgan's whereabouts. This completely caught Dirty Dom off guard, which led to him providing a rather emotional and angry response. He once again confirmed that Morgan was off shooting a movie. For context, a week after WrestleMania 41, Liv Morgan revealed that she would be out of action for a while. She shared the news that she was set to film a movie and would be going on a hiatus. A couple of days later, it was confirmed that she had traveled to Japan to start working on Takashi Miike's Bad Lieutenant, Tokyo. Considering this is now common knowledge, it makes sense why Dominik Mysterio was irate. He even wondered if Jackie Redmond has been living under a rock, likening her to the beloved SpongeBob SquarePants character, Patrick Star. Nathan is a pro wrestling writer who covers WWE news stories at Sportskeeda. He holds an MBA degree and has 4 years of content writing experience working for the likes of The Sports Rush and Give Them a Sport. His association with SK goes way back, as he wrote for the pro wrestling division earlier too, and interned with the team while pursuing his undergraduate degree. Nathan's writing style is inspired by the storytelling abilities of Japanese mangakas Eiichiro Oda, Masashi Kishimoto, and English authors like George R.R. Martin and J.R.R. Tolkien. He strives to keep his reports accurate and relevant by keeping up to date with the pro wrestling world and catering to reader preferences. He is a huge fan of Seth Rollins' workhorse mentality and Sami Zayn's never say die spirit. He says that if he could go back to the Attitude Era, he would love to manage Kurt Angle and bring out his wrestling machine character much earlier in his career. In his free time, Nathan watches, reads, and makes videos about sports on his YouTube channel, The Daily Raid. He also enjoys gaming, watching anime, and reading manga. The WWE Universe is still reeling from the fallout of WWE Backlash 2025, but no moment sparked more emotional investment and controversy than the chaotic conclusion to the mixed tag team match featuring Dominik Mysterio and Liv Morgan against Rey Mysterio and Zelina Vega. Amid wild speculation, cryptic tweets, and backstage murmurs, Dominik Mysterio finally broke his silence in an exclusive WWE digital interview earlier today. Unfortunately, his update on Liv Morgan was anything but reassuring. Ever since Liv Morgan made her surprise return to WWE earlier this year, donning a darker persona and aligning with dirty Dominik Mysterio, their pairing has captivated fans. Initially dismissed as a curious experiment, the duo quickly found chemistry both in and out of the ring. Liv's unpredictability blended perfectly with Dominik's ever-growing arrogance and edge, forming a dangerous and unorthodox alliance that both delighted and disturbed the WWE Universe. Their feud with Rey Mysterio and Zelina Vega escalated quickly, culminating in the high-profile match at WWE Backlash. While fans were expecting drama, no one anticipated the emotionally charged chaos that ensued, especially in the match's final moments when Liv appeared to suffer a knee injury following a brutal top rope spot gone wrong. For 48 hours following the event, WWE officials provided no official medical update on Morgan. Social media was ablaze with theories. Was the injury real or part of a storyline? Some fans cited Morgan's uncanny ability to blur the lines between kayfabe and reality as evidence that this was part of a deeper arc, perhaps a betrayal angle. Others weren't so sure. What fueled the speculation further was Dominik's unusual silence. For a superstar known for running his mouth, his total absence from social media and WWE programming in the days following Backlash raised eyebrows. Some insiders believed he was visibly distraught backstage and had been kept off Raw at his own request. That silence was finally broken this morning, and the truth, or at least the part Dominik chose to reveal, was not what fans were hoping to hear. Look, I know everyone wants to hear that Liv's fine, Dominic said, his voice noticeably strained during the interview. I want that too. But I'm not gonna lie to the WWE Universe. Things didn't go the way we planned at Backlash. Dressed in street clothes, his signature smugness tempered by concern, Dominic continued, Liv took a nasty fall. She landed hard, and we're still waiting for full results from the doctors. She's in pain. I've seen it. She's trying to play it off, but she's not okay. The interviewer pressed further, asking whether Morgan would be cleared to compete anytime soon. Dominic paused, then shook his head. If I'm being honest, no, not anytime soon. She needs rest. And as much as it kills me to say this, she might be out longer than we thought. She doesn't want to hear that, but that's the reality. The reaction online was immediate. Nuwu, tweeted one fan, echoing the sentiments of many. Another wrote, Liv Morgan out indefinitely? WWE just broke my heart. But not all fans were convinced. Some pointed to Dominic's vague wording and his history of deception. A Reddit theory quickly gained traction, suggesting that the update was a smokescreen for a major angle in the works, possibly a dramatic turn that would see Liv betray Dominic once she returned, blaming him for the injury. I wouldn't trust Dom as far as I could throw him, one user wrote. This screams setup. Others theorized that Morgan might resurface sooner than expected, possibly in time for Money in the Bank, with a revamped look and a vengeance storyline. According to backstage sources within WWE, Morgan was checked out immediately following the match and helped backstage by trainers. Early reports suggest a possible MCL sprain or partial tear. While not career-threatening, such an injury typically requires several weeks to months of recovery, depending on severity. She was in a lot of pain but refused to go to the hospital right away, one anonymous source said. She kept saying, I'm fine. I've been through worse. Classic Liv. It's also worth noting that Liv's past injuries have influenced how WWE handles her physical status. A previous shoulder injury in 2023 caused her to miss nearly 6 months of action, something both she and WWE are reportedly eager to avoid repeating. With Liv potentially sidelined, the question now shifts to what happens to Dominic. Already estranged from the Judgment Day in recent weeks, many fans believe the alliance with Morgan was a career-saving move, rejuvenating his character and storylines. With Liv off TV, Dom is left vulnerable, floating in dangerous waters with few allies, and even fewer fans in the locker room. I don't care what happens to me right now, Dominic said in the interview. I'm just trying to be there for Liv. But not everyone is buying this concerned boyfriend act. Dominic has always looked out for one person himself, said SmackDown analyst Wade Barrett on this week's episode of The Bump. If Liv is out of the picture, I wouldn't be surprised to see him crawling back to Judgment Day or looking for another way to keep himself in the spotlight. Whether this injury angle is part of a grander narrative or the unfortunate reality of a physical business, one thing is certain, Liv Morgan's absence will be felt. Her presence, both in ring and off, has been a driving force in WWE's women's division and beyond. And for Dominik Mysterio, this may be the defining moment of his career. Will he rise to the occasion, honoring his partner's spirit? Or will he crumble under the weight of scrutiny and pressure? For now, fans are left to wait, speculate, and hope for answers, for recovery, and for Liv Morgan's triumphant return. Would you like a version of this styled as a social media post, podcast script, or video narration too?